Hi there and welcome to another episode here on Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Ajax Diaries. Haven't done one of these in a long time. And we have a Champions League final against Manchester United. Europa Cup. I think last season, Europa Cup final, Manchester United, Ajax were just blown away by Manchester United. Well, this time around, we have a few concerns. I wanted to play Michel Dykes. I haven't been playing this safe for a while, so I don't even know what tactics I use or how I played this team. I know that I probably use a 5-2-1-2. This guy was dropped into this midfield slot against some of the teams. And I'm not too sure, so I'm going to stick to the Knights Gate high block. Guess it makes sense. But we have Ziyech. I'm going to be playing him here. He'll end up playing as an attacking playmaker in this position, and Neres, Van der Beek, Christie. The injury to Michel Dykes means that Weltman has to be pushed here. I mean, I could use Carell, I think, or Simeon Pasa, but they're too slow against this United team. And well, he's a bit more of he can play as a defensive midfielder, I guess. Other option is, of course, more for me to pull him here and push over here. But Weltman, yeah, I could do that too. Okay, I guess this might work. This is a case of I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay, so yeah, this is against United, and I'm probably gonna be found out. Yeah, we've had a good run, beating Manchester City, beating Barcelona, but against Manchester United, we're still like maybe a season away from being a really a dominant club in Europe. We are dominant in the Eredivisie, right? So I'm not afraid of. We'll do well in Holland, but the question is going to be Europe, and Europe is going to be a different kettle of fish. So it's going to be a while before we become one of those top clubs. So, but meanwhile, we have to play well for the next couple of matches in terms of tactics, retain possession, use of side track, roam from positions. This guy's got a high block going on in the final third. This guy's been, I'm going to remove this, close down much less over here, and this guy's closing down much less. DLP is doing default, and then I got ball winning midfielder and Mazzala, and that's basically it for the rest of the instructions. We're hoping that this is enough for us for this big match against Manchester United. Juan Mata already picking up a knock. Possession-wise, we're not doing too well. Onana out to Orihuela, to David Neres, back to Christie. Plays it to Orihuela, plays a simple pass to Ziyech. Ziyech, oh, lucky. Verber to Van der Beek. Van der Beek to Ziyech. Ziyech driving at the box, but shot from range. The fact that United's fullbacks are not charging up the pitch is really making me think of using a 4-3-3 or a 5-2-3, because these guys are not coming. These are fullbacks, right? They're on either defense. They're not even. I don't even think they're on attack duty. They're on defense duty. So very tempted actually. Oh, Lukaku is away. What a save from Onana. Very, very tempted to switch to this for a while, because their wing backs are not pushing forward. So we're going to swap this around. Ball winning with Orihuela, Ziyech, Dolberg, David Neres. Okay, fine. Christie, you will come back here. Verhever, Christie, Van der Beek I guess it makes sense. And I'm horrible. Okay, alright, let's go. Because United's fullbacks are sitting back, so I think I should try and attack that back line of theirs. It's definitely a risky proposition, but the other option, I mean, with 3 strikers, I shouldn't go for that. I could drop one into a holding, into an AM slot, clear off the line again. Yeah, go fish. I mean, people call this the fisherman strategy, whatever. Pogba striking from range. Weber to Van der Beek. Van der Beek out to Orihuela. Finds David Neres. Plays it back to Delit. To Orihuela to Van der Beek. Van der Beek slides it for Neres. Neres goes wide, crossing it. Dolberg. Orihuela to Christique. Ooh, firing that. It was nowhere near the keeper. Juan Mata with the free kick into the box. Strikes it straight for the keeper. Retain control. We're gonna go structured now. Okay. Delit to David Neres. Finds Ziyech. Ziyech holds the ball up for Christie. Out wide we have Verhever. Crossing. Dolberg inside the box. Dolberg scores. It's the first goal of the European Cup final. And we have scored. Because United do not want to attack us with their fullbacks, we will use, the moment I see their fullbacks change and get further forward, we'll switch back to the other tactic. So it's now on support. Van der Beek. Alright. I'm going to go back to the Knights. I just saw one of their defenders. He's a bit more defensive now. So Weltman will go back to being an inverted wing back. Christique will come here, Verhever, Van der Beek. Okay. And play. Ajax 1, Manchester United 0. Lukaku back to Diaries. Diaries to Anthony Martial. To Lukaku. Weber. His Mata is offside. And you see, now you can see that one of the wingbacks is going to support 2. He's gonna start his transitions a bit earlier. Lindelof, read by Weltman. Plays it back to Onana, now to Delit, to Verhever, to Christique, back to Weber, to Weltman, to Van der Beek, now to Ziyech, back to Weltman, to Christique. Weltman to Ziyech, to Van der Beek. Van der Beek to Ziyech. Ziyech out wide. Oh, he's still got the ball. Dolberg. Lukaku with the ball to Juan Mata. Juan Mata. Oh, that's a great little jing by Anthony Martial. Ziyech to Dolberg. Holds up the ball. Ziyech. Oh, Van der Beek out wide. Can he drop in across? Nowhere near Dolberg. Guerrero to Pogba, to Dyer, to Pogba. This is not. Okay, we are giving up too much space. Caramba. I'm changing my tactics. Like change underwear. Okay. Verhever, ball winning midfielder. You come here. Christie can play here as a halfback. No. You come in. Christie. No, Verhever. Christie has got a yellow card already. So we are going to change. Slight change I need to flip-flop this tactic. So this guy becomes the Mazzala. On support, this guy becomes a wingback on support. This guy becomes Mazzala. This guy becomes the ball-winning midfielder. On support. Then we've got a wingback on support. This guy becomes the winger on attack. This guy becomes the advanced playmaker on support. And you will be told to sit narrower. You will be told to no. We have a lot of instructions we need to give this guy. I'm rather remove a lot of these instructions. Okay, give you a bit more freedom. All right. Control structure, pass into space, and retain possession. No. All right. And fairly narrow. And play. Hopefully, this is better. The only problem now is Christie is on a yellow card. Oh, De Gea makes a great save. Van der Beek, no. You come here. Veltman with the ball. Finds Christie. To Vanderbeek, to Verheever. Why did I choose to make those changes? I'm playing with the halfback now. I want him to be closer so that I expect United to put more pressure on my backline with these guys. So the halfback will help us with ball retention from the back. And yeah, it's just something that's I think is gonna work in my head. I'm just hoping that it works. Mkhitaryan to Juan Mata to Pogba to Lukaku. As long as they don't get easy chances, I'm happy. But we've got players waiting to explode down the flank. We've got speaking of that, you are now in advance forward on attack. Guerrero out to Mkhitaryan. So now I'm just trying to soak pressure and then, if possible, hit them on the break. Lindelof crossing the ball, and it's a great save from the keeper. Much less. Okay. Lots of little tweaking going on in this as I'm playing the match. Christie coming back. We're drawing them in, and I'm hoping that this works. But the problem right now is I have Christie on a yellow card. This is extremely dangerous. Okay, and then I've got to tell him to ease off tackles. Dolberg to Werber, to Christie to Delit. Delit finds David Neres. Now to Verheever. Oh, great ball for Neres, but that was a great tackle. Ooh, this is a chess game at the moment. Ziyech. Corner, another Dutch player. Ball clear, De Rich with the ball. Pogba, Mkhitaryan. Oh, it's Anthony Martial. This is dangerous. It hits the crossbar. Oh my goodness, this is nerve-wracking. We're not playing very well, so Neres is not playing well, so Justin Kluivert will come on. Verheever, Martial. Great challenge. We're looking for players to explode down the line, but it's not happening, so we're going to remove pass into space now. Because the numbers, possession numbers are still okay. I'm not going for high possession at the moment. I'm just trying to make sure that we don't give the ball away unnecessarily. But we've managed to sneak a goal, and now we're just trying to hit them on the break, or at least make sure that we don't concede any goals right now. 16 minutes. We're trying to like FM Manchester United at the moment. Christie, Vanderbeek. Oh, the keeper at the here makes a great save. Corner. Ziyech. Christie again. Back to Verheever. He'll play it into the box. Kluivert. Oh, that was so close. Okay, corner kicks now. Small changes needed to the corner kick routines. Attack corner kick. You come back. And you come back. And all corner kick routines will be short now. Yeah, if I'm going to play short, I have to put a player there. But I didn't. I'm so nervous. 1-0. I'm trying to coax a win out of this. Okay, we're going to have to make a change. The entire right here has got yellow cards. So, it's either Christie Verheever or Simeon Pasa. Alright, Pasa, you got to come on for Christie. Big decision that to take off Lorenzo Christie and bring on Simeon Pasa. The one in the middle. I'm hoping this guy is last. So far, Manchester United asking all the questions but not getting any answers. And we are still doing pretty okay at the moment. Manchester United have made all their changes. Werber out to Kluivert. Kluivert goes wide, crossing the ball for Dolberg. And Dolberg, oh, inside the box he went. Right. Last change. Dolberg will come here now. And I will bring Kai Shearhouse on. With 10 minutes to go. We take off Ziyech, who's at 6.7, and we bring on Kai Shearhouse and ask Dolberg to play as the playmaker. Dolberg. It's a penalty! Oh, it's a penalty! Kasper Dolberg to take the penalty. You asked to take penalties. I'm giving the to you right now, Mr. Kasper Dolberg. And he did. Dolberg, you wanted to take penalties. I hope we lose right now so that you don't have to take penalties anymore. If you ask me why I haven't kept my points, it's because you missed 2 penalties this season. Oh my goodness, Dolberg missing a penalty? That's terrible because it's going to affect his confidence. Dolberg to Verheever to Shearhouse. Shearhouse losing out. It's Martial. Martial puts it up. Werber reads that brilliantly. Back to Dolberg. Van der Beek. Veltman. Dolberg can't get there. Pasa. Yeah, there was a slight moment where Dolberg and Van der Beek kind of clash into each other. I know, but I like to play Mazzala and AP close together. Okay, at this point in time, we are now going to tell this guy to be a box-to-box midfielder. Making slight changes to roles as we go. Orihuela to Verheever, crossing it. It's Dolberg to Shearhouse to Van der Beek. I don't believe it. He missed it. Ajax 1, Manchester United 0 with a few more minutes left in the half. It's cleared. Mkhitaryan is going to launch a counter, but we have enough players back. But Marcus Rashford gets to it. He crosses the ball. It's Martial. He misses. He misses from such a close range. Onana to Werber. Back to De Ligt. Over the top for Kai Shearhouse. Shearhouse is away. Shearhouse is through. They robbed him. It's Onana to De Ligt to Werber to Van der Beek. Now to Dolberg. Dolberg loses Shearhouse. The reach. Martial again over the top. This is Kovalenko. Kovalenko shoots. Onana gathers the ball. United still not getting any easy chances. De Ligt to Werber. We're keeping possession very well with the use of the halfback. Shearhouse finds Kluivert. Kluivert. Oh, that was a terrible pass. Mkhitaryan again. United. Marcus Rashford. And from there, Onana. De Ligt. Werber. Van der Beek. Dolberg again. Dolberg to Shearhouse. Shearhouse looks around, looks for support, finds it in Dolberg. Dolberg does, like, what are you doing, Dolberg? Verheever looks for options, but they played, it's Mkhitaryan. There's 3 more minutes of stoppage. It's Kovalenko shoots, it's wide. United just can't get any shots on target with a few more minutes left on the clock. Onana, this has got to be the last throw of the dice. Dolberg. We keep possession through Veltman to Dolberg. They're doing well. Verheever. It's Veltman. But they rob us. Blinder here. Come on. 30 seconds left on the clock. Ajax have a chance to exact revenge on Manchester United. Pasa to Kluivert. Kluivert into space for Shearhouse. Shearhouse. Oh, they've tackled him. It's a few seconds left here as Ajax lead United with 1-0. Dolberg is Veltman. And it's a corner. They've done the right thing, but there's no time for the corner. Ajax have beaten Manchester United 1-0. Narrow win. The boys have done extremely well. We kind of FM'd the game, I guess. The Ajax are champions. We've done an incredible quintuple. Really. European Champions Cup, Eredivisie, Club World Championship, European Super Cup, and Dutch Super Cup. Oh yes, I forget. This is the 2nd season in a row. Yes, I kind of forgotten that this is the 2nd season in a row that we've lifted this title. Wow. This is fantastic. Fantastic. Champions Cup final. There we go. 2 seasons in a row. Ajax. But this was a much harder final than the the previous final that we played. But Ajax narrowly beating Manchester United. I guess next season we've got to strengthen this squad somehow. Develop. I mean, Carell, I think, is not really developing very well. In terms of development potential, Justin Kluivert has come along very well. But I'm excited about some of the other players. Some of the other players, like my defenders, have been turning in performances. Werber is still nowhere near to fulfilling his potential. But look at him. He's coming along so well. And then we've got De Ligt. I will never let go of this player. I mean, I'll give him £300,000 a week if he wants to. I'll just keep him. He's that good. He's just unbelievably good. So I'm going to be keeping him. He's done well. Onana is the goalkeeper. I don't think any of you expected me to keep him, but the Cameroonian is the man between the sticks. It's done okay. But what we lack is that third midfielder. And if I'm looking at my entire squad, and I'm looking at just my midfielders, although it seems that we have quite a few, but there are not many of them have got good positioning. As you can see, all the players that I want, they're all on loan at the moment. We've got this Danilo Durkee. I've got to let him go. He's not good enough. I got Jurgen Ekkelentenkamp, who's not that bad, but he's a bit slow. He's on loan at Twente. And this guy, maybe Jesper Tahait, again, not good enough to join the team. And then this was Zian Fleming. Zian Fleming is a player that I might turn to and give him a lot more chances next season. Then I've got, other than that, not too many. Danny David, also not very strong in the tackle. So it's a bit of a situation that I have with Ajax, and we want to try and develop them. And under 19s, we don't have any prospect at the moment that can come in and play in that role. I've got some that are looking quite good. Looking at Quentin Maduro, he's not too bad. This guy, I'm pretty excited by the comp, the right back. He's gonna start playing for me next season, so he's not going on loan. He's coming straight into the first team. He's gonna take Luis Orihuela's place. This is a fantastic player that's come through the ranks. This guy is just incredible. Look at this potential 5-star, but he's nowhere near fulfilling his potential. So he's going to come in, and I'm going to be monitoring him very, very closely as he makes it to the first team. So he won't be playing the under-23s. He's going straight into the first team. And then we've got other players here. So the thing about me is this. I keep it very simple. I look at 5 stars, right? So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You 5 priority. I'm going to take a look at all of you. And then I make a decision. So are we gonna go out into the marketplace to buy? No. I'm going to use Liam Van Gelderen. I'm going to develop him. This guy, Abdul Kader Tabat. I know I played him a few times. Definitely worth giving him a shot as well. So all these players are going to be promoted to the first team. Rob Ten Hewell is also going to be promoted. So I'm going to promote these guys in the first team and start to use them. We improved data analysis, so we started, and then we completed, then we did it again. And we want to continually be improving everything that we have at home. You want to make sure that your financial situation is good. If you don't have a good financial situation, what's going to happen is you need to have this profit of 5 million every year extra. You can't touch it. So you got to be aiming for 5 mil. If you can aim for 5 mil every year, there's no reason why your academy cannot be a very good academy. So you can keep investing the money back in your academy, which is what we're doing. So other things we're going to do is like, we got some personalities here like John Frank. He's going to be tutored. This guy is going to be tutored. And this guy is going to be tutored. So all these guys are all going to be tutored by somebody in the club. So we go to developing. We go to tutoring. So we got him as Resolute. We got Joe Veltman. I'm going to ask him to tutor him. And then I want him to mentor him off the pitch. So he's got a professional personality that will help. Then we've got fairly determined Abdul Kader coming tutoring. We got balance and professional. We asked him to tutor him off. So we just won the Champions League, right? So I bet these boys are going to turn around and go, oh my goodness, I've been tutored by this guy. Oh, that's a phenomenal experience for you. It's a phenomenal. Schöner, Verhever, ambitious. No, we want Schöner. Schöner is resolute. So he will tutor him. So we go through all these. I mean, the balanced personalities are the ones that I do not want to see. Tutoring, then I got balance, ambitious, can't do anything about that. Then we go. So this, I mean, I don't think I have any more good tutors left, and that's how I handle the development. And I'm actually kind of happy that we won. I mean, I kind of like FM'd it, I guess, because we started and I noticed that United were being so defensive. Fullbacks weren't really attacking me, so I decided to swap to this and attack their fullback line, and we managed to get the goal. And after that, I just sat back with my. First, I went to Knight's Gate, then I went to Karamba, and we finished the game with this system. Well, you give us the tools and we'll use the tools gleefully. Well, if you have any questions, please look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for the continued support this channel. Yes, it's been a while. The Ajax Diaries are back. We are going to focus on their development in the long run. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.